Therefore, do not let anyone judge you by what you eat or drink in regards to a religious festival, a new moon celebration, or a Sabbath day. These are a shadow of the things that were to come. The reality, however, is found in Christ. The reality is found in Christ. Verse 18. Don't let anyone who delights in false humility and the worship of angels disqualify you. Again, some versions say condemn you. Now, I want to camp out here on that because this picture of disqualify is literally like a referee disqualifying somebody from an athletic contest who violates the rules and doesn't get it right. And so it's that picture that Paul, the avid sports fan, I'm convinced, was painting there. And here's what they're up against. The people in Colossae, they're up against these people that have this spiritual pride about them, okay? That they try to project their spiritual pride upon people that are newer in the faith. Now, that is something that can still be done in the 21st century. And I've seen this. I don't want to get ahead of myself. But look at letter C. Again, I didn't highlight it, but I wrote all these notes while I was working on guest cards. Letter C. Paul lists several aspects of their heresy that are difficult for us to define. Okay? New moon festivals is like, what's that? Okay. But each of them, here's what they reveal. A prideful spirit that elevates the individual. Okay, now here is an important truth. If you get nothing out of tonight, please get this, all right? If something is of God, it will never elevate you as the individual. It will always elevate Christ. It will always elevate Christ. Now, if you're involved in some kind of ministry capacity whatsoever, no matter what it is, all right, we need to be careful that the glory always goes to the Lord for what takes place through us. Now, it's okay to, and I'm going to tell you, it's okay to affirm somebody. Okay, if somebody does a great, like when Jonathan gets up and sings, love that first song. I told him, buddy, that was great. And now, am I trying to give him a huge ego? He's already got that. No, I'm kidding. He's not. Am I trying to elevate him? No. So it's okay to affirm people, but ultimately, whether it's after a sermon, a teaching, a song, working at the church in some capacity, doing something maybe that nobody else sees, the important thing is that you are not elevated, but Christ is. And if it becomes a matter, if you find preachers that are kind of elevating themselves more than Christ, that's a red flag. Run. Can God use people? Yes. Does God give some people much bigger platforms than others? Certainly He does. But who is being lifted up? Who is being elevated? That's what God blesses. Promotion comes from the Lord.